secretary, how do you keep the member states aligned with the same pillars? Because from government to government, their preferences may change. So what is the, with the charter, how can you make sure that the continuity takes place regardless of the political changes?
So that's why it was important to have the secretariat, because then secretariats becomes the depository of all the initiatives
Right.
taken by the member states. So even if there is a rotating chair, and the country which is the chair wants to take initiatives, the secretariat will be able to follow up on those initiatives. Second point is that our agenda is always evolving,
Mhm.
and we keep adding new areas of cooperation in case member states collectively decide that these are the areas of cooperation which are important for them. For example, only very recently, blue economy and mountain economy were added as new sectors of cooperation. And at Sri Lanka's initiative, we have decided to create a new expert group which will be discussing fiscal and monetary policy. Now, matters related to finances were not on a BIMSTEC's agenda, but with Sri Lanka's initiative, those matters are now on our agenda, and the expert group will meet and define its mandate and then start working on cooperation in those areas. We are also looking at, in fact, bringing in gender dimension and mainstreaming women perspectives in entire gamut of cooperation under BIMSTEC. Again, that proposal has been shared with the member states, and they are looking at how to create that expert group separately. So, with very flexible process of creating new agenda items and adding them to existing agenda, even if the preferences change with change in the government, priorities change, we are able to take those priorities into account. And usually, any government would like to prioritize its developmental imperatives, would like to realize all the sustainable development goals. And if you look at our agenda, it reflects almost all the sustainable development goals. So even if the governments change, they always come to the conclusion that the existing agenda is very useful for them. And if they feel very strongly about bringing in new issues, if all the other member states agree, then they are able to bring in the other issues.